why is that plane's in my deck? I switched it. The horse shit. Tilt. Tilderino. There we go. How did I drop from this league? Stop that. Yeah. Okay. Wait. No, not that either. Alright, off to a wonderful start. So anyway, I'm trying this Jeskai Saheeli deck. I think it's actually pretty good at the moment, though I do feel like I probably will want some Ashioks on the sideboard, and I'm not sold on this Crumble to Dust. It plays like your normal control deck that's got this, Saheeli, Feldawar type combo, Splinter Twin type combo in it. It's not a strong Splinter Twin because of no haste. But we have something that Splinter Twin didn't have. We have Teferi Time Raveler to try to protect um, the creature part of the combo when we start comboing. Anyway, let's jump into a match and hope um, that we're good. I think it's arguable that we could want another Helix and arguable that we could want some Ashioks on the sideboard, but yeah. I lost to Astro. Hand's acceptable, though I'm not excited about it. I think I want a Scalding Tarn, so actually that was a play mistake. Um, I thought I had two Serum Visions in my hand. And turns out I actually have a Remand and a Serum Vision. So, whoopsie. The combo, my friends. The combo. You understand that with this one. Don't think I want out of review. Could have arguably wanted to land. Probably did want to land, in fairness. JK, we never want lands. Do your worst, friendo. We get a basic this time. I'm gonna get a basic this time. So if I tick it down, they can just kill it with this. So I'm going to tick it up. The Spreading Seas next turn, and we can play a Saheeli. But I think there's a good chance that they'll have some way to kill it. Maybe they'll resolve their own Jace. Who knows? The Nihil Spell Bomb, so I think I'm going to dump the Snapcaster. We'll figure out what we're going to do this turn. Hey! Thank you so much for the resub, Echo. Appreciate it. Get your little lurkat going on there. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So what exactly am I going to do here? I think I just win, right? What do you do? No, I do not just win. This is not... Wait. When this enters the battlefield, you may exile another target permanent you control, then return it to opponent's control. So I do win. So I just play this. Target this. Play this. And they can't respond whatsoever because it's a fairy. So I'll apologize to my opponent because that took way too long for a combo win. But for anybody who doesn't know what happens for the combo, um, the Felderware Guardian comes into play. Every time it comes into play, you get to bounce something. So what Saheeli does is create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control, except it gains haste, and you get to exile at the beginning of your next turn. So what you do is you play this, you copy this. With the copy, you blink this, and you just keep doing that infinitely, and you have an infinite amount of 1/4 haste friends. And 1/4 haste friends are good friends. They're everybody's favorite friends. Not necessarily lack remands in a match like this. I think they last way too long. Don't want to get rid of all of these, but I do want to get rid of some of them. But a couple are okay because of planeswalkers. And I'm not sure that Spreading Seas particularly good here either. On the draw, I might bring the Spreading Seas back in on the play. So we'll keep and hope they don't need their hands alive with discard. You gonna be drafting more than that, Tandy? There's the new event for the new Planeswalkers. We can get a pretty nice one this time, but I've not built the deck for it yet. We get a Steam Vent. Hallowed. Yeah, well, we have some stuffs. Now we have a combo piece. I think I need to counterspell that. Maybe I didn't need to counterspell that. Well, we have auto combo in our hand. Good lightning bolt over there. That wouldn't overly shock me. Still gonna try to dispel it though. Save a Path of Exile for the potential creeping tar pit, and I don't think I care if they resolve anything else. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Well, no. Lightning Bolt stops this from ever working, right? Hmm. Yeah, I think Lightning Bolt stops that, so let's do this. What about you on top? Okay. New plan. We're gonna try to gas them out. I think my mom's home. This is an Ashiok. I guess I should use the Snapcaster Mage mainly because we lose the Remand anyway. We have multiple paths to try to clear it away now. Cryptic Command can break this combo up as well. This is a 2-turn clock from here, though. Now we have a lightning bolt if they try to block it. We're going to counterspell this and then draw a card. Not a lot I can do about that, so pop. Still want to do our 6 damage. They have a lot of tools now. I think I'll keep that, since they're such low life. I'm just trying to beat them with damage now, not the combo. So Snapcaster Bolt's a good tool in doing that. Featherware Guardians work well with those as well. Interesting. This is a blue-black elemental. So I needed a spell or a spell pierce or a force of negation or something. Now if they do, they're still at 1 when we have a creature in play. Okay. Not at 1, they're at 3 with us having 2 creatures in play now. 1 with hexproof. Yeah. So we grounded through that mess. That's pretty nice. It's certainly not the deck we're trying to beat with this deck, but it's quite... Alright, let's battle. We wanted dash roll this time. This hand's acceptable. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start playing these. Hand's getting significantly better. Hmm. Mountain, snow covered. Times 2. Eidolon. Interesting draw from a burn deck. Okay, opponent. Let us have our land. Alright, I guess someone get bored of waiting on them and play on Facebook then. Old opponent. Old opponent. This has been on the stack for over a minute. Just press your button so we can go on. Thank you. This kind of sucks. Spreading Sea isn't particularly good here. Hopefully they'll have to rededicate their mana for the Eidolon. Really don't want them to have a haste spell. Nice. It's actually exactly what we wanted out of this turn. The speed of opponent's play is excruciating. Would it be rude to tell them such? I'm gonna play this one first. We have to kill it anyway to try to protect this. I don't think I care a whole lot about giving them another land. They've not been doing anything with their land anyway. Now, which one of these I play is the bigger question. Guess I'm gonna play this one. Gives me more looks at our friend. Our friend at this point being a lightning helix. This can never find the Felidar Guardian though, so like maybe it's just wrong to play it. Those are things I'm not entirely sure of. That's pretty brutal. Guess if they played it first, so they're not casting another spell, are they? Or did you just sequence very wrong? Time will tell. Looks like they sequenced strong. Not really what I was looking for, but fits the bill. So we're at 8, but we do have a spell pierce. Put 6 cards on bottom and haven't shuffled. So we're getting closer to a helix. What are you targeting? Us? I'm going to go ahead and spin this. They can pay for it, but if they pay for it, we're 100% not dead, and they can't kill anything we have that's relevant. That's not true. They can still have a land and like a 1-drop, but a 1-drop lightning bolt or lightning strike. But it looks like there's a good chance we're only going to get 2 or 3 cards next turn. And they could just kill Saheeli this turn, so that'd be even harder. Double 1-drop kills us here too, but you have to imagine if they had the 1-drops, they would have played them earlier. Could be double skewer. Now if it's double skewer, we're dead too. Nothing we can do about double skewer. Okay, well, that sucks. Nothing we can do about this turn. So we'd have droned that, we would have scryed this away. We would have droned this with the spreading seas. And then we would have hit, but we'd have had to get rid of this. Alright, so what do we want for this type of match? This is pretty good. These are pretty good. I guess this is okay, but like it's not actually very good. Same with that. What don't we want? We don't want some of these slower planeswalkers that we can't really protect. Remand seems pretty atrocious here. They're always going to have the mana just to replay things. Yeah, we're on to play. They have a low land count. Maybe the spreading seas ain't that bad. Okay, I'll keep it. We have our lightning friend this time. I feel like Burn's a pretty bad match for us because the lightning bolt breaks up our combo. Put that on top and this on bottom. Alright, well, we shouldn't die to creature removal spells at least. Or, sorry, creatures. I don't know why I said removal spell. Yep, well, we're not getting a land, we're getting a lightning bolt. Rip. Go ahead and pass here. Get a Goblin Guide trigger before we use this. I'm going to kill this one now instead, so. Yes. It's probably... I've done that poorly. I should have killed the Goblin Guide. And then used the second lightning bolt on that. It was a bit of a play mistake. I took 2 damage I didn't need to take. So I don't want either of these, I guess. Oh, maybe that play was not the worst. We got a land out of it. Guess we need our combo piece. Have a Helix here, which blanks off one of their spells, but they have 4 cards. We could just be dead. This is bad. I want to spend multiple red mana. I'm just going to play this. Or multiple white mana. I misspoke. That's bad too. The 2 damage that I took for no reason could come into play this game. They have 4 cards. They only need 2 to win. So if they have any spell in these 3 cards, the game's over. Wonder what would happen if we had 4 life. I think this is a keep. It's going to be weak versus fast decks for sure. That is a fast deck that I do not think we will beat. The turn 4 kill. It's hard to get to turn 4 versus this deck. That's even worse. Probably won't be able to even resolve the Saheeli now. Light up what you got. Hopefully it's just some mountains like Bedlam Revelers or something. Oh no, it's just 2 great cards. It's not good. Not good at all. Maybe this will make it harder for them to play their spells. Very weak to burn decks in general. Oh, Manamorphose, that's the best possible card. It's 11 damage at minimum they have. So I go down to 6 here. They can deal 3 more to me if that Lava Dart. So the Lava Dart in any spell kills me. That's not true. The Lava Dart in any burn spell kills me. Or any looting into another Lava Dart. That's enough. We're dead on board. Bring in you, bring in you, bring in you, bring in you. You block, so I think you're good enough. Back-to-back unpopular bad matches is pretty rough. One land, can't keep. Or can I? I think I can keep. I have 3 removal spells that are very good here. If we don't hit the second and third land, we're going to have trouble, but I think this hand's like everything you want versus them, though I would remove one of these removal spells at random for a land. And that seems better than average 6. Double Arclight Phoenix. Alright, I'm dead. I didn't bring in rest in pieces because A, they typically sideboard that stuff out, and B, it's hard enough for me to beat the other half of the deck. It's almost impossible for me to beat both halves at the same time. Not a land, so that's 100% game. don't care too much about that one. I think that's a bad card to sideboard in versus the Little Teferi deck. But maybe I'm just stupidly wrong about that. Hey, Mr. Nassif, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much. Hey, Dong, what's up? You came in at a perfect time to see me losing extremely badly. My trademark. Can I concede yet? I want to concede. Because, oh boy, am I dead. I would hate to have to count how many things would have to go right for me to come back this game. They'd basically we'd have to draw perfect and they'd have to have an insane streak of lands. No. Alright. I've had enough. I'm tapping out. I give up. Nobody wants to see that punishment. I know people love to watch me lose, but that's too much. Too much. What have you been into today, Dong? Yeah, another one land. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the last one land, but I think the hand was pretty perfect other than, being shy land. We knew the matchup. Probably getting a scalding turn with the first land. So I think I'm going to play this one so we can get a mountain or a thingy with the Mesa if need be. Though I don't particularly think this is a match that we'll be doing that with. Guess it doesn't matter whether they play a goblin or a hate piece. Because we had a Path to Exile and a Spell Pierce. Then we get a Hallowed Fountain now. They play double Simian Spirit Guide and I get sad. There's no argument that I should have just got an island there. It might have actually been right just to get an island there. Since we could get the mountain with the Mesa. That's probably bad of me. It's the first time I play this deck, but I should be able to make better plays than that. You gotta open up my Facebook and tell my friends that Nassif just raided me and I'm super excited. And appreciative. I think I'd rather hold up Snap Pierce / Remand / Path than play Teferi here. The Surgical Extraction Kappa. If they did have surgical extraction, I'm pretty sure I would have pathed this for an island. If we keep this, we could just win the fairway. But we'd have needed at least another land, and probably two if we want to hold up remands as well. I don't really care if they kill my Snapcaster Mage, but I kind of want to just play a remand to play it. Start taking it up to protect it from Lightning Bolt. We have this technically, so technically we could still combo, but I'm not really concerned about boat anymore since we have a backup. Go ahead and get a basic island here though, so we don't draw it. There's 3 or 2 basics left on our deck now. There was 3 at the time. Probably let Bridge resolve now if they resolve it. Or try to play it and save the remand for a 4-mana walker. Do I care about that 4-mana walker? Probably care about anything for a turn. Ooh, that's a good one. And get us another one of those. Don't want that, I don't think. Yeah, I think Season's fine. I mean, I can't do anything about it. So we got rid of Bridge and the Karn. Putting that in the graveyard. So start with this. Probably fine. Let's pass turn then. That's fine. So I have 5 mana here. You're casting an X spell. It is an X spell. Shouts of the Void for 2. What in my entire deck is for 2 mana that I care about? Snapcaster Mages. Sure, I guess I'll counterspell it. Do my spell pierces get much better? Spellpiercers can't get much better than that, can they? Let's see where the damage is coming, then we'll make our decisions. Just save that, I guess. You can have a lightning bolt to go with it, but we have another one if they do. Let's start with this scribe before I play the Siren Visions to give myself an extra chance to put a cub on top. And then there's a Snapcaster, which I think I want. What does this ultimate do? Oh, 3 artifacts? Yeah, we ain't got those. We're doing fun things right now. Casting an instant speed Siren Visions. There's no Torrential Gearhulk in this particular build. I have saw those in the past though. So, bottom. We'll get our remand with this. I think I'd rather remand than Spell Pierce right now since we're just looking for a card to win the game. And we're pretty well protected and insulated anyway. I'll leave this open in case we hit a lightning bolt. We can still path if we want, though. I don't expect that I'm going to path. They attack, I'll block one, I guess. Could just copy this. What's copying this do? Gives me another Spell Pierce. That seems better than just throwing this away. I said Spell Pierce, but I meant Siren Visions. I say a lot of words wrong. I'm sorry about that. Guess it puts the Saheeli down to 3 if I do that. It just seems so decent, though. I guess it puts it at 4, technically. But I was counting this dealing 1 damage. I think I should have just tried to kill them with damage. I think we would have won a while ago. JK, play perfect, get rewarded. Which is obviously a joke, since I didn't come close to playing perfect. Again, for people who aren't familiar with the combo, you cast the Felderware Guardian, you target your Saheeli, you flip your Saheeli. You gotta click yes. I guess I could have used the auto thingy. You rinse, repeat. And you just do it over and over and over. Definitely want Ancestral Purge again. I think the Gasta St. Traps are decent here. Engineering Explosives might be good to try to get rid of one of their lock pieces. I think it's probably kind of easiest to try to beat them with damage. I don't think Spreading Seas do a significant amount. Pretty sure I want this too. I gotta remember to search for basics because they're the big Blood Moon deck. So we can get our basic island and our basic plains. Obviously, assuming we have enough time. Sometimes they turn 1 or turn 2 a blood moon. Uh, they put on bottom. Well, there's our island, so we get the 1 for the plains. If we get out of this turn without a big lock piece coming in play, we'll be in fairly good shape. I guess I'm more worried about them playing like a Goblin Rabble Master or a Legion War Boss this turn than I am them playing a Blood Moon or a Chalice. I left 7 removal spells in for killing those cards, but they like really spiral out of control fairly quickly. Yeah, it looks like it's a Chalice or an Engineered Explosives. I don't care about either of those. We get the planes here. We'll pass. That actually destroys almost all of my removal spells. Example of that. I apologize if you can hear this noise. Somebody's doing something weird in the other room and I actually can't tell what it is. They're doing some kind of weird scrapey thing. I love it when people prop Pyretic Ritual into getting remanded. Card's not even very good versus us right now. Just let it resolve? Makes these better. Okay, you can have your Blood Moon. We can kill the Chalice with this EE if we need to as well. Which is nice. Just keep playing these tap lands first. Though that was actually a mistake, probably. I feel like I should have played the other island in case they played 2 spells in a turn, which isn't likely, but. It's enough for me to cast Remand for now. Wish we hadn't used the Remand now. Alright, so we'll pop this. And unless I'm mistaken, X is 0 anywhere except on the stack. Alright, sweet. I know my magic rules. I should have waited until they attacked. Ooh, that's a decent. A Reno. Hey, Green Cuttlefish, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry I don't have any cool alerts. I am bad at streaming. Like, the whole setup and understanding things. I don't understand how to use OBS or any of that. Okay. Opponent didn't have a particularly good draw. So far we've beat Grixis Control, we beat Mono Red Prison, we lost to Boros Burn, and we lost to Mono Red Phoenix, which is essentially a burn deck as well. I'm saying it's not great, but I do think it's a keep on the draw. The burn matches felt really rough. That is a pretty forest. I'm digging that. Oh, the Renegade Rally or value? This is a 5-turn clock, too, by itself, without them adding anything else to the board. Teferi Hop. I've been wanting to see that. I'm hoping this is a devoted Druid deck that's playing Teferi, because I've been wondering where that was at. Mm, oh, that card's kind of wicked here. Don't really get value out of my remand any other way. But interestingly enough, like they can either just recast it or play a land and play the other guy, the other friend. Well, if we can survive for 2 turns and they have no PoE, we got this. I guess I needed to survive 3 turns. I literally forgot they'd already had that Teferi. They could just be value critters. Definitely want that, definitely want that. What else, if anything, do we want? Hmm. I think Click probably blocks well enough. We can't ever protect this, but Spreading Seas might just be worse. I am totally going to get this name wrong, but thank you so much for the follow, Lakush. By the way, I know my stream and everything's not so pretty, but if you do like what you see, I do try to stream at least one league every single day. I have streamed 713 days in a row now. There's a link below the stream where you can find my YouTube and all of our past broadcasts. Boat the Bird, Advertising 101, Big Game Kappa. I think I'm too old to use Kappa anything other than ironically in a sentence. I do have to apologize. I usually talk a lot more when I'm streaming, but somebody decided to bring me a pizza steak sub in the middle of this stream, and I mean, I'm a large man. I can't say no to eating a pizza steak sub. It is delightful as well, Koro. Oh my, our opponent's playing the same deck. Well, I didn't expect that. Oh, it is great too. Like it's from the mom and pop shop up from the road from me, so it is just wonderful. I do not blame you. It is spectacular. There's an order of some French fries with it too. opponent's smarter than me. Kind of forgot they could do that. On a positive note, I can still protect my Teferi. Wait, could I broke that up? I couldn't use the path there because if I used the path there and they just played a land and Felduar Guardian, I was dead. But I could have not cast the Felduar Guardian last turn and just tried to kill this. But this may actually work out better because I get to save Teferi now, untap and helix the Saheeli as well while still having another path. So this may end up working out better, but I think it was a mistake for me to ever even play the Guardian. Of course, there's a good chance they just Eldritch Evolution this or Neoform it away into something sweet too. That's a pretty solid one. So we can do all this during their upkeep, correct? Well, their draw step, sorry. Hmm. So if a land, we can kill that with a Colonnade. It's probably worth killing it. This is kind of a cool match. I don't know that I've played it particularly well, but it's kind of cool regardless. So if they have a third Saheeli, we're just dead. They have a third Saheeli. GG opponent. Oh well. Where's the deck at? The deck felt pretty good. I actually think this deck's strong. Apparently I have 14 cards in my sideboard. I didn't quite realize that. What is the last card supposed to be? Because I took the deck from the Star City webpage. Nope, there's just 14. That's on me. Should have noticed. Anyway, I like this deck, but that's gonna do it for me tonight. Um, I appreciate the new follows and the people chatting. Thank you so much, Echo, for the resub, and thank you, Mr. Yellow Hat Nassif. Thank you so very, very much for the raid. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a host over to our friend Echo Bravo, Tandy, who is currently working on the Gideon Sacrifice event, which is kind of cool, I think. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, for watching, and take care. I'll be back tomorrow as always. I have no idea what we'll be playing. I might stream I might stream this thing if I can figure out how to do a hand hider, because relevant prizes here actually care about this, but I don't know if I know how to do a hand hider, so. Anyway, take care, everybody, and thanks so much for coming by.